Hey y'all, and welcome to my next video. This is Hunter over at the Sunflower Stitch Society, and I am taking on the Share the Instagram Love Challenge by April over at the Cozy Buckeye. And this is a challenge where you find 5 free patterns on Instagram, you create them, and then you take some pictures, you tag the creators, follow the creators on Instagram, and create a YouTube video. So this is my take on it. The 5 patterns I chose are fairly random, they're all different. I wanted to make sure that I had a diverse selection of patterns and a different creator for every single one because there's so many amazing designers and creators out there that are sharing free patterns with us, and I like to highlight that. So my first pattern is by Softly Crochet, and it is the No Sew Mini Leggy Froggy. I have it right here. It is about palm size. This probably took me 15 to 20 minutes to make. It is very market prep friendly. And I used the Premier Chenille from the dollar store, actually, to make this with some 6mm eyes. And I definitely am going to make a lot more of these for my next market. I think they will sell really well at like $5. Little kids love small toys from my experience. So thank you so much for creating this pattern, and I will definitely be using this going forward many, many times. My next pattern that I did is by Happy Lil Bina, and it is the mini loaf cat. So this is actually the first loaf cat that I've ever made, and you can see it right here. It is adorable. I used gray Premier Chanel dollar store yarn again. I only had 6mm eyes with me when I was making this, so the eyes are a little bit small. I would recommend maybe sizing up a little bit on the eyes. And I had brown yarn to do the nose and whiskers. I would have used white, but did not have it with me. I was not in my house when I was making this. But this pattern probably took about 30 minutes. It is very low sew. The only thing you're sewing on is the tail and the face, technically. So very market friendly. I know a lot of people make bigger loaf cats. I've never made one, but I might make some for my upcoming market because it is a farmer's market. It's a weekly thing. So I'm testing out different patterns to see what my local town likes best. My next pattern is actually the biggest one that I made, and it is by Emmy Lane Crochet, and it is the Granny Circle Turtle. So this adorable pattern worked up in about an hour for me, give or take. However, I am not the fastest when it comes to color changing with chenille yarn, with blanket yarn. So add or subtract a few minutes for that from me. But this pattern is absolutely adorable. I did run out of body color, so it does have a white spot on its stomach. So I'm probably, if I bring this to my next market, it's going to be discounted. It's going to live on my little Land of Misfit Toys section. And a lot of people do love that section, but that's my discounted section. I will make probably some more of these in with more practice to bring to my market. Turtles are always a big hit. This one almost looks like a blueberry. I didn't actually mean to do that. My tension was a little too tight, so the shell is very round, but I love it. It's adorable. So, Emmy Lane, if that's your name, thank you so much for creating this pattern. It is definitely one that I think would sell well at most markets. My next pattern is actually a keychain pattern, and it is by Heidi's Crochet Cuties on Instagram, and it is the Crochet Mushroom Keyring. Now, this again is using the dollar store Premier Chanel yarn, and I love it. It's so adorable. This is supposed to have felt on the top. I don't have felt, so I think I'm gonna um, probably stitch on some white spots for the top. But definitely go check out the profile, go check out the page, make this yourself. This in like an acrylic yarn would make a perfect little $3 keychain to sell. Everybody, for some reason, loves mushrooms. I truly don't know why, but they're adorable, so I will give them that. And then my last pattern for this challenge is the Pocket Seal by Vanilla Gurumi. And now I use Bernat blanket yarns, so it is not pocket sized, but it is absolutely adorable. Um, I played a little bit of yarn chicken with this one and I lost. So there's 2 rows missing because I would not have had enough yarn to do the tail if I didn't take out a couple rows. So this is supposed to be a little bit longer. Go check out Vanilla Gurumi's profile for the pattern itself. It's going to be all tagged in the description. But this one is a definite market make, especially if you are on TikTok and you have seen videos of Neil the Seal, who causes absolute mayhem overseas. Adorable. This little guy, you could name Neil the Seal after that mayhem, and I think it would sell really well. I think I would sell this for 15 maybe at this size, 10 at a smaller size, and I'm definitely going to make some more of these in different colors for my next market in July. So, once again, I'd like to thank every single designer who created all of these amazing patterns. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of free patterns on Instagram. So go do some searches, dig deep, find stuff that you really love. I found a couple more patterns that I didn't include in this video that I'm going to be making, specifically some mystery tapestry crochet patterns that look really interesting. And I'm really excited to try those. I can include those in a future video if anyone has any interest in seeing the process of one of those mystery tapestry crochets. Just leave a comment down below and let me know. But definitely thank you, Vanilla Gurumi, Heidi's Crochet Cuties, Emmy Lane Crochet, Happy Labina, and Softwee Crochet for all of these 5 patterns. And I definitely recommend anybody that watches this video goes and checks them out on Instagram. My post is going up this afternoon. I will be tagging everybody in it, so go give me a follow and then follow all 5 artists and continue exploring. Thank you. I hope everybody has an amazing day and is probably a little bit cooler than I am in this heat wave.